turning pages, night turning days. I'm tired of waiting. I gotta make it.
Caris LeVert, he looks scared to me. Like, I think he's scared. Like, I don't understand. I never seen him pass the ball that many times in my life, bro. Like,
yeah. To me, he looks scared to me too. Because when I watched it first, it kind of started off where like Caris LeVert would just looked like he was timid. Like you said, he was just really timid to shoot the ball. Then, like, as the quarters progressed, it was like he was holding the ball too long. Like, he was afraid, like, if he wanted to pass it or if he wanted to create a shot. Then in the third quarter, I think that's when he hit the two back-to-back threes. And now I went on Twitter. I'm thinking Caris LeVert about to, be Caris LeVert. Now I'm like, yeah, we in now. But then that fourth quarter, Caris LeVert went back to the Caris LeVert we've been seeing since the All-Star break. And I think for a lot of people who like the Cavs, that was disappointing. Now, I know a lot of people argue. They said Caris LeVert had some lingering injuries. He wasn't fully healthy. I'm not sure how true that was. Huh?
All second half of the year, because I heard he was iffy all second half of the year.
He was iffy. He was iffy, all second half. But they said he had some type of lingering stuff going on. And then he was coming off the bench too, so that was another. That's another component too. So, but on the subject of Caris LeVert coming off the bench, right? We're going in this offseason, right? We're more than likely going to pay Caris LeVert. I'm assuming we're going to pay Collin Sexton. And I'm assuming we're going to extend Darius Garland, since there's a lot of talks now that Darius Garland is eligible to get paid. What do you think the lineup should be? And do you think Collin Sexton is a piece that we should develop moving forward?
I mean, it sounds good, bro. I mean, I know how everybody feels in Cleveland, bro. If I keep Collin Sexton, I don't think Collin Sexton is what everybody think he will be for the team. Like, he can score and stuff, bro, but I don't see him. It depends on how much money he get, bro. It depends on how much money he get, and if they got to be realistic with his role, because I don't see him being a star shooting guard in the league, bro. And he's small. He's 6'1". The backcourt gonna be small again, I swear he really like a Jordan Clarkson, like, except Jordan Clarkson really don't pass the ball. Like, he don't pass the ball. Collin Sexton to pass it a tiny bit, you feel me? Pass it a tiny bit. And then I don't know, like, Caris LeVert, I feel like Caris LeVert, if he plays how he's supposed to play, I feel like he offers more than Sexton in a sense, and he's bigger than Sexton. But the downside to Caris LeVert, he's injury prone. So it's really a tough situation for both. I wouldn't mind bringing back Collin Sexton, but I'm not about to sit here and act like he gonna make us 10 times better. Like, I feel like they probably play. It's hard to see, bro, because they played a whole year basically without him, bro. So offense was moving different. Definitely more ball movement. You feel me? So you bring Collin Sexton back, he might slow the ball movement down. They may not be as good. There's a lot of things that really going to that, bro. So I wouldn't. Do you think we should bring both back?
Me personally, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, because I do think if we run it bigger, we need a little bit more size. But at the same time, weirdly enough, we do need Collin Sexton, assuming Caris LeVert is gonna play like this next season, which is kind of like what's scaring me, because it's like, it's been games with, particularly Atlanta in that Brooklyn playing game. You needed a player like Collin Sexton to get you 20 points, and Collin Sexton will get you 20 points. The problem is, will Collin Sexton work with the new play style we have, right? Because the way the Cavs play is drastically different from this season to the season before, right? Where we ran a little bit more ISO ball. The passing was not as fluid as it was this season. And you know, you had a lot more you had a lot more players develop this season based off of that new play style, right? But at the same time, a lot of people would argue if Collin Sexton, you know, I don't know what he's been doing since he's been hurt, like what his training been. But it's like if a lot of people argue if Collin Sexton developed and he's taking his scoring to a next level, a lot of people has even said they see him being better than Bradley Beal or better than a lot of these pure scoring guards, right? Now, the caveat is he is shorter than most of these guards we talk about, like Beal and James Harden, you know, those type of guards. But at the same time, he very well could be the player we need, right? And now more than ever, like you said, I'm kind of scared of Caris LeVert because he's injury prone, one. And then will Caris LeVert play like Caris LeVert? Because for some reason, every time we trade for a player and we see them do all this 30, 40 ball, 50 ball things, and then they get here and then they you know, they don't be doing none of that. And then they'll leave Cleveland, and then they get getting right back to what we traded them to do. Like, matter of fact, like Andre Drummond. We got Andre Drummond to be a center, and then he get to Brooklyn, and now he looking like a center. So, I don't know. Which is why, like, I feel like you would be the best person to ask. So it's like, man, all right. So if we pitch you in the hot seat, right, we say, all right, you're going to be GM Pip today, right? This Cleveland roster is your team to make moves, right? This is your offseason. You know the current culture, the current system, right? What are you doing? Like, you GM Pip, like, are you getting another center? You getting another guard? Are you trading somebody? Or are you running it back? Because it's a lot of people that's like, you know, it's kind of mixed right now.
I need a wing, bro. Said the Osman ain't gonna cut it. A curl is not good. I see a lot of people that disappointed Isaac Curl. I had no expectations for Isaac Curl. You feel me? I had no high expectations. I knew he was gonna be mid. You feel me? I didn't know he was gonna be this bad. I didn't know he was gonna be this bad. Dude get the most corner shot opportunities in the league. Smoke all of them. You know, I mean, he played D. He can get to the rack, but he just not good. You could have got a dude like him in the second round, bro. You feel me? Could have got somebody like him in the second round, even an undrafted dude that worked hard. I heard some people saying Lamar Stevens was low key better than him.
I was
undrafted.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm not just, but at the same time, like I said, I'm not disappointed because I had no real expectations for the dude. You know, I definitely didn't know I definitely knew he wasn't gonna be no star. But I became a little bit optimistic about him when he was eating the summer league and stuff like that. You know, I became a little bit optimistic, but I guess the summer league truly is a different ball game, you know. But I need a wing. Strangely, Kevin Love fits here. Strangely, he fits. I really wanted him gone, but he might as well finish up the contract now. I think we good at starting center and starting power forward. I think we're great there. Lauri Markkanen, regardless of what he did against the Hawks, bro, I just don't think he worth the money for his role. I think you can get a cheaper alternative option to do what he do and probably play a little bit better defense. But Lauri Markkanen, like they paying him $64 million just to be a spot up shooter. I don't understand that. But the lineup I'll run Garland obviously at the one. I keep my bigs. I'm going out there. I think they gonna have like somewhere like 13, 15 pick, right? Mm-hmm. Somewhere around there. I think they can get I think if they scout right, they can get a steal in that area. I'm trying to go for a wing. I think you can find a 2-guard. It's easier to find 2 guards in a wing. Especially if they bring it back Collin Sexton, I think the priority should be the wing, bro, because they don't have that.
Okay.
But my thing is Collin Sexton, though, I really would prefer him to come off the bench like Jordan Clarkson do for the Utah Jazz. I really think they really damn near the same player, just Collin Sexton better.
So you would start Caris?
if they brought him back, yeah, I would start Caris LeVert. Caris LeVert raw for real though, but I just don't know what got into him when he came to the Cavs. But Caris LeVert really a bucket. But
I'm not disagreeing. He is
really a bucket.
He just I mean, if you're gonna be technical, yeah, he would start. I just don't know if they're gonna do it. I just don't. I don't know if they're gonna do it. I think they have
like
too
you
much
bring
faith
back Collin Sexton. It's like you bring back Collin Sexton, like you say, bro. They played. I don't think the offense gonna run it smooth, bro. I think he probably gonna mess it up, and then it's gonna make the defense a little bit weaker because he's small. You know, he's not a defender. I mean, he got willingness to play D though, but I don't know. That's just me, man. You know, I've been saying I want Collin Sexton off the bench for like a year now. But that's what I'll do though.
That's Atlantis with that money.